Almost everyone who communicates with people on the internet has heard of Slack. It's a communication software designed to replace email and make team communication a lot more legible. In a lot of ways, Slack was the industry standard for this kind of app, but it's not the only player in the game. Discord is nipping at its heels and as a completely free alternative puts up quite a fight, and that's what we're gonna look into today. Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. This is gonna be an exciting video, so sit back and relax. Take a potato chip and eat it. Sorry for this old joke, I'm watching Death Note for the first time, that's why. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join my Discord server. With that, let's head into the video. When you first boot up Discord, you will notice one major difference between it and Slack. Slack is a business software that is wholly designed to be a workspace first and foremost. Discord, on the other hand, is a primary communication tool aimed at communities. But don't let that dissuade you. Discord is fully featured and does just about everything that a growing team needs, without the cost that comes with Slack for a few of the more important features. In general, the big draw is that you can have separate channels for any number of topics in your teams or organization, and you have private messages between users, either one-to-one or group messages. You can do anything with a private message you can in a normal channel. Only the contents stay between you and the members of the chat. For the most part, Discord and Slack both function identically with this. You get mentions and all the standard stuff you'd expect out of communication software, with Discord Team Chat and Slack both. In addition to private messaging, you can have calls between members of the server. These are VoIP calls like Skype, and they can be audio or video. With real-time interaction, the main focus of Discord, the calls and video chats work pretty seamlessly. In my experience, they have higher quality of both audio and video than Skype, Slack, or Google Hangouts. One check in Discord's favor here is that instead of having to set up calls, you can just make voice channels. These are channels that still have text chat, but also have an open audio feed where multiple people can talk and communicate in real time. They can be private or public, and any number of people can be a part of it. Mobile apps for team chats are necessities. What ends up happening is the chat channels turn into what might be as well be text threads with push notifications to boot. And you can initiate audio calls that come through the phone calls, and video chats are essentially FaceTime sessions. I've personally used both apps on a regular basis for all the main functions, and neither Slack nor Discord's app is really better than the other. They both do exactly what they're supposed to do. You don't have to pay for Discord ever. The paid Nitro service is full of generally cosmetic upgrades like animated avatars, custom emojis, etc. However, there are some upgrades potentially worth it for your team. Increased upload limit and HD screen sharing. Since the upgrade is on an account-by-account basis instead of servers, the folks who need it can pay as they go. Also, Slack makes you pay per user and Discord does not. You can have as many people on your servers as you want for free. Additionally, those users can sign themselves up without getting a special invite, which is not always possible for Slack servers. With Slack, you get to keep the most recent 10,000 messages your team has sent. Once you hit that limit, you cannot search the archives unless you pay. With Discord, you can just keep scrolling and searching. They even give you a handy-dandy before and after tag that you can use while searching to bring up a pop-up calendar widget to hone in. It's all good stuff. When enabled, you get to have a high-tech robot speak your notifications to you. It works surprisingly well, and when you get a lot of messages in a channel or a conversation you're watching, having it in real time makes it a lot easier to get work done simultaneously. Who even uses text-to-speech notifications, really? I say crazy here, the best way possible. With Discord, you can invite anyone, anywhere, anytime to your server. You can also generate any number of links to do this. If you want an open invite server, you can make a link that allows any number of users to sign up, and the link will never expire. You can also set a limit on how many users the link can have, expiration date, and even grant temporary membership so that the account they create is trashed when they disconnect. That way, you don't have people who need a single tech support conversation, a phone interview, etc. hanging around your server when they don't belong here. Additionally, you can create as many servers as you want just by clicking the plus symbol in the left sidebar. So if you want a server for guests that is totally separate from your primary team's server, even outside of private channels, etc., you can do it with a couple of clicks for free. Slack apps is better than Discord bots. When it comes to connections and utility, Slack's developer API wins hands down. You can do so much with dev integrations in Slack that it's hard for any software to compete, really. For Google Drive to Trello to Giphy, whatever you need a link to Slack, you can. With Discord, there's automation and a developer API, but the bots are generally for entertainment purposes. You could write some of your own though. With Slack, you can have a separate account for each server you're on. So if you have a hobby Slack and a work Slack, you can have two separate profiles, even with the same email address. With Discord, you have a single username that carries over all the Discord servers and channels. This allows you to have friend list or contact list if you're using it professionally, but it makes your two worlds collide if you use Discord for hobby servers too. In Slack, you get 1 GB file sharing of any type. In Discord, you get 8 MB. If you pay for the Nitro Classic plan, you get 50 megabits, while on the Nitro Regular pack, you get 100 megabytes. That's a big difference. Additionally, Discord files are limited to audio and video, while Slack lets you make posts, send and share PDFs, etc. That's because Slack is a workspace, while Discord is a communication tool. So, is Discord a better alternative to Slack? Absolutely. Yep. Discord can absolutely be a Slack replacement and is a viable alternative, especially if you haven't already chosen a team chat. And Discord chat is head and shoulder above Slack's, and making calls and video conferences is so much simpler. The text chat is comparable on both, really, so it's a wash. Slack, on the other hand, is a more complete workspace. The file sharing is much better, and the ability to keep your work and play separate is a must-have for a lot of people. Also, if you're big into automation, Slack's apps and Slackbot are way better than the Discord versions. However, the freemium model may not work for all businesses, and paying to access everything on your server after you've grown your team with a certain budget can be pretty disheartening. If communication is your main focus, Discord is robust and easy to use, while Slack has a few more bells and whistles. They may not be worth the cost in the long run for your team. Do some tests and try them out yourself since they're both free to start with. But I think you'll find that Discord is a lot more than just a tool for gamers to organize play sessions.